Dan!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I mean, sorry, John. Hello.
Oh, how you doing, mate? How lovely to meet you.
And you? Long time no see. You all right?
Yeah, I thought you were going to embrace me like you normally do.
Oh, come here. I'm sorry.
All right. No, Dan, I said no tongues. Oh,
for fuck's sake, you bloody frigid bastard.
How you doing, anyway?
Yes, buddy, I'm good.
What are you up to, Dan?
I am preparing my cylinders off my Shovelhead because they were painted black really thickly, so I've been stripping all the black paint off and keying them up.
What Shovelhead?
You know my 74 Shovelhead that you once featured in your film?
Yeah, but we haven't seen that about for ages. Because you...
Have you not filmed the frame for it?
Oh, I might have done, but I don't remember much about you, Dan, to be honest, since you fucked off and left us all.
Since I fucked off and left us all. Well, you know. Unfortunately, John, love does that to you, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, and the fact that everything else went up in price and I couldn't afford my rent. But no.
Dan, did you know you got a black nose?
No, I didn't know that, but I'm not overly surprised by that. Bloody hell, that's one way to put your views.
So you're rebuilding the Shovelhead?
Yeah, if you hold on a second.
Why are you rebuilding it? What was wrong with it?
Because I'm customising it. If you hold on a second, I'll go and get the swing arm to show you, and then you'll get an idea.
All right, mate.
Just pause that a sec, and I'll be back in one tick.
Okie doke.
See, we've changed locations now. It's like one of those clips you see on the TV.
Yeah.
So my Shovelhead was that candy apple red, and then it had a black frame, and the engine was a bit shit.
Oh yeah, I remember it well. Yeah.
So the candy apple red was marked in quite a few places, and I was never going to be able to match it. So I decided to do a tear down. So the engine's out. That's been pulled apart, and it's currently being rebuilt.
Yeah.
Do you have to get right up?
I'm not right up.
Oh, okay. And then the frame and everything has gone to this colour. So this is gold. Gold with, I don't know whether
speckles.
You can...
I can see, yeah. Look,
the flake in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this has all been powder coated.
Did you do that?
I had it powder coated for me.
Oh.
I took it to the powder coaters. Does that class as me doing it?
Not really, no.
No. So the whole frame, swing arm, everything.
Dan, I don't even recognise what bit that is.
That's the gearbox mount.
Oh, right.
So the gearbox bolts to that, and then that bolts to the chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because on the gearbox on these, because it's chain drive, you have to slide the gearbox to adjust the chain tension.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what these slots are for. So that's the chassis bolt, and those are chassis bolts. Yeah. And these are to mount the gearbox, and then when you put the chain on, obviously you can, for fuck's sake, you can adjust the chain.
Anyway, Dan, how's life been treating you?
Life is very good, John. Thank you very much.
I hear you've gone back into the caring business.
I have, yeah. I'm working.
You enjoying that?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Working
with autistic people again.
It's not like working with motorbikes, though, is it?
It's quite similar to working with you there, John, to be fair.
Fucking cheek.
It sets me up for dealing with you.
Yeah, no, but you seem very happy.
I am very happy in life, yeah. I'm very good.
Very good indeed.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything more to say at the minute, Dan, so I'll just switch this off, because I did have plenty to talk to you about, but...
All right, let me go.
I think all the bikes are being dismantled at the minute then. Look at old Abe.
Yeah, Nick's old Abe has got...
gasket
went on it.
Yeah.
So,
luckily, you've got a workshop, and I see your prize-winning bike is under wraps.
It's under wraps. It's bagged up in a special motorcycle bag.
You're not riding it?
It's up for sale, John.
Yeah, I know it's been up for sale for ages.
No, I've only just put it back up for sale a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, right. Any bites?
No, not yet. I mean, if it doesn't sell, I shall enjoy riding it, so...
I can't understand why it didn't sell the first time. I just don't understand it. I mean...
There's a lot of money in this day and age to ask. But
how much are you asking for it?
30,000.
How much?
30. But when you consider it's got 9 or 50 grand's worth of parts in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not to everyone's taste, and I know that.
I mean, if I spent 30 grand on that, I'd be frightened to ride it and scratch it. It's so beautiful, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I like it. I'm still very fond of it.
Well, you've still got it.
I've still got it.
Yeah. It's a shame we have to think about money all the bloody time, isn't it?
The problem is with me, John, is I've got 5 bikes. So
Yeah.
I've got a bit too many.
Is I won't say her name. Your new lady, is she into bikes?
She's been on them, yeah. I wouldn't say she's into them.
No.
Because she's never been on them, and it never. Really
Does she ride pillion with you? I mean,
she's been pillion on the BMW with me. Yeah.
What does she think of that? On the BMW.
On the BMW.
That's a high old bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a high old bike.
You could have put her on one of the Harleys to start her off.
Actually, that would be the ideal bike to take her on.
Yeah.
But I might get a double seat for the night train.
Yeah.
But yeah, where I am now, it's I don't have enough room for all the bikes, and
well, you know, you've always got storage at my place if you need it.
yeah, I do, John. And Andy's kindly said I can always have storage here.
Yeah.
For my bikes, and he's been very good about that. But the problem is it takes me an hour and a half to get here. So
Yeah, you should come on your bike, really.
well. The BMW, I was hoping to bring that today when the battery's flat. So the battery's on charge in the other room.
All right. Have you not got a battery tender, Dan? You're always telling me about battery tenders.
I haven't got any electricity in the garage.
Ah.
So I can't have a battery tender in the garage. I have lots of battery tenders, but unfortunately, if you've got no plug, they're fucking useless.
Don't use bad language on my channel, please,
It's just frustrating.
It's most unlike you.
Is it? Wanker.
Thank you very much, mate.
So no, I don't have power in my garage, or garages, I should say, because I've also commandeered the next door neighbour's garage. Don't know who that is honking out there.
I'll go and have a look.
Go on, John.
Dan has moved to the dark side. He's got an electric vehicle.
I'd like to say Ruth has moved to the dark side, but actually I very much like it.
Oh.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Right. I'll show people, look, I don't know whether you can see the head-up display, look.
Turn it off, Dan, and I'll turn it on again with a bit of of zoom. Hang on. There you go. It's got a zoom on.
Right. So I'll turn it on.
Did you check it was in neutral?
It doesn't have gears, John.
How's it go then?
It's got an electric motor. I don't know whether you can see the head-up display or not. I don't know whether that's filming that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There's a head-up display there, folks.
Yeah. But anyway. So what you do...
Because they think we're all stupid and we can't do things on our own anymore.
So that's it, look. And you can change all the gauges, look. It's all doobry, look. There you go.
She's spoiling you, that lady.
And then you got
your sat nav.
Yeah,
oh,
it's all touch screen.
For God's sake, why do you need all that?
I know, it's good, isn't it? Right, anyway, so all you do is you press reverse.
Hey everyone, I'm with Dan.
Got your camera, look.
He's going to take me for a ride. Whoa! I didn't even hear the engine start. Whoa!
You know why that is, John, don't you?
Because it's not got an engine.
Because it hasn't got an engine.
Well, it must have some sort of engine.
It's got an electric motor.
Won't be a minute, Mia. Mia's in the van. I don't like it. It feels like you're floating. It's like an alien concept. For God's sake, don't drive reverse into the ditch.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. I'll keep it on there because don't. What the hell was that?
Wheel spin, John.
Oh. I've got to keep the camera down because I can't show where the location is.
All right. The thing's going because we've got no seat belts on.
Ah, I see. Yeah,
but there you go. It's just It's just a normal car, but it doesn't have an engine.
It's not a normal car, it's electric. It's like a vacuum cleaner, mate. It's
but the thing is, Ruth can charge us at work, right?
It looks nice, I must admit. It's a nice
Ruth can charge us at work.
Yeah.
And we've worked out it's about £15 to fill it, as opposed to £50 to fill the other one.
Yeah, and what are you going to do when the electricity runs out? Eh?
What do you mean, what am I going to do when the electricity runs out?
Well, when the solar flare comes from the sky and knocks out all the computers and all the digital stuff, you're going to be completely fucked in electric vehicles, aren't you?
Well, probably at that point I will be, but to be fair, A, I'd have more to worry about at that point than my car, and B, we've still got a Fiat 500.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's a lovely car, and well done, Ruth, for thinking of the planet and all that crap. Yeah, nice looking vehicle there. I won't get the reg. Try and get that cup of tea. Yeah, nice to see Dan, isn't it? Yeah. He's well missed. Rather than his usual well pissed.
Sorry?
Dan, you know you've been missed. You've been missed several times actually, but we're going to get some telescopic sights.
Who have I been missed by, John?
Oh, well, I've missed you.
Oh,
I was only kidding when I said everyone had missed you.
Oh,
I was just being kind.
well, that's okay. I don't really expect people to miss me all the same.
No, we do miss you, mate. Action.
So there you go. There's the frame, John. And the trees that the fork's going to, the swing arm.
Yeah.
That's the gearbox. I've got a kickstart kit to put on the end of that.
A gearbox, eh?
That's
so what, you don't think you're going to get an electric motorbike, do you? I expect
no,
you will.
no.
You're quite
no,
modern.
this is so I can keep a petrol one because it's classic.
Yeah.
Cylinder heads. The engine is underneath here. Look, because I did all this last week and the week before, so that's all been cleaned up. Look.
Nice.
So that's all stripped out.
You're not going to paint that as well, are you?
No.
No. But you're going. What about the?
No, the heads are staying that colour.
Yeah.
Just the cylinders are going.
Going to be gold, like
And then
this.
all this is my parts.
I'll get a close up of that.
So these are all the bits that came off of it.
Oh, blimey.
And all this is...
What, all these boxes?
Yeah, so for argument's sake, there's new push rod tubes.
No wonder you never have any money, Dan.
New kickstand.
And that's your candy apple red.
That's my candy apple red. Tell you what I've got in here, John. This is lovely. Oh, look.
S&S.
What do they make, John?
They make exhaust pipes and stuff.
And they do, but they also make lovely.
I've got S&S on my Road King, haven't I?
Lovely polished, brand new polished carburettor.
Oh, how lovely. What a work of art that is, isn't it? Look at it, it's beautiful, isn't it, actually, Dan? I know it sounds silly.
Yeah, I spent a fortune on parts.
Hey?
I said I spent an absolute fortune on parts, but it will be pretty much a brand new bike when I finish it.
Yeah, and you'll probably want to sell that as well.
No, this one's for keeping. This is all suspension in here.
Well, you're certainly getting on with it.
Brand new suspension. I've got everything, yeah.
Have you got a timeline for when this bike's going to be finished?
I just want it done this summer, really.
Yeah.
I want to be riding it at some point
So about 3 months?
this year. I don't know. It depends. It depends on work.
Oh, yeah. You got these tyres.
Yeah.
white sidewalls.
Yeah.
Nice. You're keeping them, I presume?
No, I'm buying new wheels and new tyres.
So it'd be a bit different bike, mate. It won't be the same
It will,
bike.
because I'm going to go from, they're 16 inch, and I'm going to go 21 on the front, the same as my bagger, but spoked.
21?
Yeah.
It's like an off-road bike.
Like Andy's. You know Andy's FLH? It'll be the same as that, but he's got the big chunky spokes. I'm going the normal classic spokes. So it won't look dissimilar to Andy's, but it won't be all jazzed up like Andy's. It'll just be gold and classic.
Right. Well, Dan, it's been lovely talking to you, mate, and to see you again. And thanks for all you've done for me, I won't say.
That's my pleasure, John.
And, well, I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, darling.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, then. Carry on, mate.
Well, did I tell you about my dog, John?
You did tell me you've got a dog.
Right, so I've got a Frenchie puppy. Well, Ruth and I have a French. Oh, can you scrub that? Can we do? Oh no, it doesn't. It does it bollocks to it. So Ruth and I have a Frenchie puppy, and he's 7 months now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been a bit worried because only one of his bollocks has dropped.
Oh, so he's matching you.
Well, nearly, yeah.
Sorry, mate.
We've been calling him Womble.
Womble.
Womble. But anyway.
Actually, it's quite common that only have one ball drop.
Well, I didn't know that, and I was a bit worried, and he's not the cheapest.
Yeah, I've been like it for 65 years, mate.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Sorry,
I looked it up and it said, you know, you have to have it surgically bloody pulled down and all the rest of it, and I said to Ruth, I'm not having that. And anyway, I found a video online about a guy that locates testicles in the abdomen and he massages them down.
Yeah.
Yeah? So I said to Ruth, I'm going to have a go at that. So I got the dog the other day, and would you believe it, just about here, on his belly, what are you doing? Just about here on his belly, I found a bollock. So I started doing it, and I was there for about 5-10 minutes.
Was he enjoying it?
I don't think so, actually, to be fair. But anyway, I got his bollock to drop in his sack. I couldn't believe it. I was chuffed to nuts.
You should start a new business, mate.
Ruth said, Dr. Dan.
Yeah, bollocks dropped by appointment.
Anyway, bloody hell, I was all ready to earn a bit of money. Nick came in last week, moaning about his back, and I said to him, I tell you what, Nick, Dr. Dan, if I can drop a bollock, mate, I can fix your back. Do you know what? He wouldn't let me near him.
Oh, I wonder why that was.
Anyway, and then when I got back home, the bollock's gone back up.
Oh.
So, anyway.
But I think that you'll find that that's quite a lot. Like sumo wrestlers can move their bollocks up out of the way. Yeah.
I never knew that, John.
Yeah. I've been able to do that for... by accident. By getting them kicked.
I'm amazed.
Getting them kicked.
Do you know what? I'm amazed. Your bollocks hang down by your kneecaps. I'm amazed you can pull them up internally.
Anyway, that's a lovely little story, Dan.
I've seen them. It's like a cow's udders.
Right. Anyway, thanks for sharing that little story with us. Look, don't work towards your hand like that. Dan, how many times have I told you? Move your hand out of the way when you're using a chisel.
It's not a chisel, it's a gasket scraper.
Yeah, well, it's still bloody sharp.
Yeah, you work it different to a chisel.
Please don't do this at home, folks.
You work it different.
Yeah, you work towards your hand so you can cut your fingers
Well, I'm not
off.
working... I'm working away from my hand, look.
Now you are, yeah, good. Anyway, Dan, say goodbye again.
Goodbye again.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for looking in. See you soon. Don't work when you're working with a chisel. Don't do it like Dan does. Bye.